Medic sighed all deep as he went into his room and onto his bed. He sweated and looked out the windows, giving off a sigh, and staring deeply to the outside, where it was all sunsetty and pretty.
Oh, it is so pretty out!
Medic said with a sigh, batting his eyes, which were like pools of emerald. He let his mind wander over to Heavy, another member of the team, who was super cute and who he secretly had a crush on. Don't tell, lol. Medic went over and sat on his bed and sighed, thinking about Heavy. And just then, as he walked over to the bed and sighed, Heavy came in.
Heavy-kun!
Medic said in a surprise, his kawaii eyes going wide and blushing.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you, Medic-chan!
Heavy said, smiling and closing his eyes all cute-like.
Would you like to share some Pocky with me?
Pocky?
Medic said, his eyes going wide.
I love Pocky. They were my favorite in Japan.
Author's note, Medic is half Japanese and from Tokyo. If you do not like, go read another story. Eagerly, Medic got up and took some of the Pocky Heavy had and nommed on it, moaning and happy, and chewing the pieces.
Sugoi!
He said as he ate with his mouth full.
Medic-chan should not eat so fast, or he will become fat like me.
Heavy said, laughing in his big, conflagrant voice. He goes over and pats Medic on the neck, making the slender Bishinin doctor blush profusely.
You are so kawaii, and I don't want to see you be less pretty.
Medic blushed more as he felt his thingy wiggle in his tight pants. He ate more Pocky.
You are not fat, Heavy-kun.
Medic said as he ate Pocky.
You are like big and semi?
Medic gasped very loudly and covered his mouth after he said those words. He didn't mean to say semi and reveal how he felt about love Heavy.
Semi, you are in love with me, Medic-chan.
Heavy said.
I must admit something, Medic-chan. I am in love with you too!
Medic blushed all over and gave a kawaii sigh as Heavy came up close to him and took his slender body in his hands and sighed onto him.
Oh, Heavy-kun!
Medic said, blushing and sighing as he went into his hands.
I love you!
I love you!
Heavy said as he took Medic in his arms and gave him a kiss. Medic blushed and kissed Heavy back, closing his big, beautiful, verdant, gem-like eyes as he felt pleasure go all through him and his thingy. Soon, they were onto the bed, and Medic's shirt was off, and so was Heavy's. And they were naked and all moaning and blushing as they kissed and made boy lovings.
Oh, Heavy-kun! You are so kawaii!
Medic said, taking in the smell of Heavy's big but slender body, which smelt of oranges and citrus. He was beautiful. He was blushed and moaned all hot-like as Heavy turned him over and gave him a big, sexy kisses on the neck. Medic smelt like vanilla and was so slender and bishy, and it made Heavy super blushy, and he took his thingy and began to press it into Medic's tight and wet boy hole.
Oh, Medic-chan!
Medic moaned and blushed all kawaii as Heavy pushed his big thingy in and out of his slender body, making sexy smacking noises as he did.
Oh, Heavy-kun!
Medic moaned, closing his magnificent, opulent, ample, crystalline, bright green eyes, and felt lots of pleasure move through him. Heavy was giving out high moans and pushed rapidly, filling Medic's beautiful boy hole with his thingy, and moaning a lotly. The gorgeous Medic suddenly felt his pale, immaculate face grow red as he gave a last moan and had a blissful orgasm, waves of pleasure running through his beautiful body and making him cry out.
Oh, Heavy-kun!
When he was done, he curled up next to Heavy's beautiful body and sighed.
I love you, Heavy-kun.
He said, his beautiful dark hair coming down over his kawaii face, and making him look all cute. And then they fall asleep.